thinking about where I am now, and I'm where I'm supposed to be, in the middle of His will. I believe. Some people try to tell me I'm not worthy of my destiny, but I'm so glad they didn't give it to me. They were not there when I cried, Lord, I need your help. And you replied, I'm taking care of this myself. Ways being made out of no way. He's doing it for me. The change you see in me today, He's doing it. When they ask me how I made it through, I can say you came to my rescue. This victory points back to you. God did it. He did it for me. Not saying I deserve it all, just saying I heard His call. No matter what you see, He believes in me. He chose me. The gifts He gave me are not easy to carry. I often wonder why He gave them to me. They did not hear when I cried, Lord, I need your help. And you replied, taking care of this myself. The change you see in me. When they ask me how I made it through, I'm glad you came to my rescue. This victory points back to you. God did it. He did it for me.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Atmos in the morning. As y'all know, this is the best morning show on these YouTube streets, y'all. We are going to get started, y'all. As y'all know, on this channel, we talk about a whole bunch of different things. We talk about things that affect your community. We talk about things that are going to affect your health, different bills that are being passed that you don't know about. And then we talk about a couple of things dealing with entertainment, just so y'all can see that I cannot make all this stuff up, okay? Let me see who up in here rocking with me this morning. Today is March the 9th of 2022. Let me see who up in here with your boy. I'm a Queen Newton. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. K-Love 92. Good morning. Let me fix my doggone mic, y'all. Hold on. This thing loose. All right, where you going? There you go. go. There we go. All right, K-Love92, what's going on? Let me see, Latrice B, good morning. Chocolate 82467 in the house. Black Diamond, good morning. Nettie Boo, good morning. West Coast Bells, good morning. Shawty! Hey, Shawty, how you doing? Karen Johnson, good morning. Everybody else that come in, good morning to you. Welcome to the show, y'all. So this morning, y'all, we're going to talk about a few things, okay? We are going to talk about a few things that's going on in this world, y'all, this crazy world that we live in, okay? First thing I want to start with is it looks like McDonald's, Starbucks, and Coca Cola are taking a stand against what's going on in Russia. As you can see here, let me show y'all what's going on. As you can see, let me take this down and pull this up. So it says here that, let's see, let me bring this down so y'all can see it. It says McDonald's, Starbucks, Coca Cola, and Pepsi suspend Russian operations. It says here the pullout of iconic Western brands from Europe is gathering momentum, with Starbucks, Coca Cola, and Pepsi joining McDonald's in pausing operations in response to Russia's invasion of the Ukraine. Late on Tuesday, PepsiCo and the soft drink and snack maker said it was suspending all advertising in Russia and stopping the sale of its drink brands after a similar announcement by its rival, Coca Cola. Fast food giant McDonald's said earlier that it will temporarily suspend operations at its 850 locations, y'all. Oh, my goodness. April Showers, good morning. Love is fair. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Y'all, do y'all see what's going on right now? It says the Chicago-based company, which owns 84% of its stores in Russia. What? Wow. Could take the big financial hit because of closures. In a recent regulatory filing, McDonald's said its restaurants in Russia and Ukraine contributed 9% of its annual revenue, or around I believe that's $2 billion. I guess that's $2 billion. I don't know. The company, which opened its first, I did not know what. So Russia, 84% of the, wow, I did not know that. The company, which opened its first Russian branch in Pushkin Square in Moscow on the 31st of January 1990, when an estimated 38,000 Soviets lined up for hours to taste the Big Mac, a symbol of American capitalism, said it will continue to pay its 62,000 Russia-based employees. Well, that's nice. That's real nice. So they're going to continue to pay them, y'all, although they're not going to be working. It says, in a message to staff and franchisees, Chris Kempczynski, the chief executive of McDonald's, said the situation is extraordinarily challenging for a global brand like ours, which he said worked with hundreds of local suppliers and partners producing its food. We understand the impact it will have on our Russian colleagues and partners, he said. The conflict in Ukraine and the humanitarian crisis in Europe has caused unspeakable suffering to innocent people. As a system, we join the world in condemning aggression and violence and praying for peace, Kempczynski added. Starbucks, too, said it is suspending all business activity in Russia, including shipment of its products and cafe run by licensees. The company said that Kuwait-based Al-Shia Group, which operates at least 100 Starbucks cafes, would still support its nearly 2,000 staff in Russia who depend on Starbucks for a livelihood. McDonald's and other Western food and drink companies have faced calls to pull out of Russia after the invasion of Ukraine. Coca Cola later said it was suspending its business in Russia. Pepsi also followed suit by saying the sale of its brands, capital investments, and all advertising would be suspended in Russia and would support over 20,000 Russian associates and the 40,000 Russian agricultural workers in our supply chain. It said it will continue to sell daily essentials such as milk and other daily offerings, baby formula, and baby food in Russia. Ukraine Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said CNN 2 days ago that all Western companies must withdraw from Russia on humanitarian grounds. We are upset to hear companies like Coca Cola and McDonald's remain in Russia and continue providing their products, he said. McDonald's said that it could not predict when it may be able to reopen its restaurants in Russia and would continue to assess the situation and determine if any additional measures are required. It said that it would closely monitor the humanitarian situation as well as the distribution to its supply chain. McDonald's is also paying full salaries to its Ukrainian employees and has donated $5 million to the Assistance Fund for Employees, as well as supporting relief efforts led by the International Red Cross. The McDonald's shutdown comes after a host of consumer brands, including Netflix, Levi's, Burberry, IKEA, and Oliver, the owner of Marmite and Ben & Jerry's, announced that they halted business in the country. Leading professional services firms, including KPMG, PwC, EY, and Joliet, have also cut off business in Russia and Belarus. Companies around the world have been scrambling to access their links with Russia after U.S., EU, and UK, I believe that's Europe, and UK sought to isolate its economically with sanctions. Sanctions have also made it illegal for U.S., EU, and UK companies to serve some of the biggest Russian businesses, including banks such as Cyberbank, Gazprom Bank, and VTB. Y'all, this is crazy. What's up, A2L 1908? Hey, Jacqueline Jones, good morning. Y'all, this is, they are not playing. They are not playing with Russia. They are not playing with Russia. Let me tell y'all what's going to end up happening. Let me tell y'all what's going to happen. Okay? Let me tell y'all what's going to happen. The people going to revolt. You mean to tell me that I can't get a Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, with pickles and mayo because you got your own selfish reasons to go over there and bomb them? Oh, nah. Y'all, this could, listen, when you shut down McDonald's, you shut down Starbucks, people start listening. Let me tell you why. Because you interrupting people's daily lives now. See, at first, they was not only did Netflix bail out, but now you got McDonald's and Starbucks out. Y'all know what's next, right? Y'all know what's next. KFC, Taco Bell, Burger King. K-Love92 said the thing about it is it hurts the citizens that have nothing to do with the conflict. Yes, on YouTube now. How do you get it? Wow. Yeah, y'all. So, yeah, this is serious. This is serious. When you start shutting down places that people take their kids for Happy Meals, places where people go for lunch, people, you cutting down, you shutting off Starbucks? Do you know how many people want Starbucks in the morning? Do you know how many people's lives cannot continue until they get that mocha frappe or that froca latte or whatever you call that thing in the morning. Y'all can tell I don't drink coffee, right? Starbucks is as serious as people's heart beating in the morning. Can you imagine all the people who woke up this morning and went to Starbucks and saw it was closed? What's up, Lanice? How you doing? And saw it was closed? Y'all, listen. This thing gonna be they about to halt them. Watch what I say. Watch and see how when you start cutting off places with food. Yep. Let me see what y'all saying here. Chocolate 82467 said true, but Putin don't care. He wants what he wants. I see that. Hopefully they do and it works. Putin is selfish and stubborn. Could you imagine if they shut down R. Kelly's McDonald's? K-Love 92, you silly. You are silly. They need to do something about Putin for real. Dolores said they closed down social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Ooh. Did they do that, or you saying what if they did? You know what? I think they did, because they said people not allowed to get up because they don't want people getting on there and voicing their opinion. Y'all, the people in Russia, the citizens are suffering more than y'all know. They are suffering. Okay, y'all watch and see how the people start revolting. And let me tell you something. I heard like 5,000 people that was protesting went to jail. You get about 500,000 or 600,000 people out there saying stop this war. Stop now. Watch how things start moving. Y'all watch. So that's one thing. Okay, so they are not playing. Now, it looks like Joe Biden he ain't playing either, y'all. He is not playing with these folks. As you can see here, Joe Biden is cutting off energy imports to Russia also. It says Biden announces ban on Russian energy imports. Let me pull this down so y'all can see it. Bring this up. Yeah. So what this means is President Biden announced Tuesday that the U.S. will ban Russian oil, natural gas, and coal imports as part of his administration's response to Russian President Vladimir Putin's invasion of the Ukraine. The United States is targeting the main artery of Russia's economy. We're banning all imports of Russian oil, gas, and energy, Biden said in remarks from the Roosevelt Room on Tuesday morning. That means Russian oil will no longer be acceptable at U.S. ports, and the American people will deal another blow to Putin's war machine, he added. Biden signed the executive order banning Russian energy imports as well as new U.S. investment in Russia's energy sector. The White House said in a fact sheet that the order will also prohibit Americans from financing or enabling foreign companies investing in Russian energy production. That the White House said. It says a source similar to the plans confirmed to the Hill that Biden intended to announce the ban, which was first reported by Bloomberg ahead of his remarks on Tuesday. The White House had been reticent to ban the imports of the gas prices and the gas prices as gas prices have soared. But there have been growing calls from members of both parties to ban Russian oil as punishment for Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. As calls for members of both parties to ban the imports grew, lawmakers introduced legislation last week banning U.S. imports of Russian oil, and measures gained bipartisan support. And members of both parties have been pushing in recent days for energy policies they support, as Republicans have called for U.S. Okay, so now they're getting into all their personal stuff. But y'all, listen, they not playing with Russia. They are not playing with Russia. They're not playing with them. Okay? Let me see here. Lanice said they're gonna protest in the street for those fries. You doggone right they are. West Coast Bell said it's some mad efforts behind that Starbucks closing. What? You already know it, West Coast Bells. You already know it. Lanice said they have been protesting, but they locking everybody up. Julie said, I hope they don't have Chick-fil-A because that would kill my daughter. Oh, wow. Julie, where you at? You ain't in Russia. I hope they don't have Chick-fil-A. That would kill my daughter. Oh, your daughter live in Russia, Julie? Is that what you're saying? Mom Life Love said, hey, bro. Hey, what's up, Mom Life Love? How you doing? We love you, too. K-Love92, yes, they do, but it's censored and propaganda. Okay, it's censored. Just V, what up, Just V? How you doing? Good morning. Let me see here. We get most of our oil from tyrants, so we will just buy from another evil. Okay. And unless the European Union joins the Russian oil ban, the Russians won't care. America only accounts for 10% of Russia's oil sales. Huh. Okay. No, we go there 4 times a week. Okay. Well, Julie, they're not talking about shutting down Starbucks here in America. They talking about over in Russia. We talking about what they shut down over in Russia. Hey, y'all, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. I see I got 10 likes and 25 people. I appreciate y'all being here, but hit that like. I promise you it's free. I promise you. Lanice said England is cutting off Russian oil by the end of the year. They are 40% reliant. Ooh, now 40% is a big number. 40% is a big number compared to just 10%. Basically, I'm saying if closed are fast food places. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, y'all, now let's move on. So it says here that Russia releases, y'all know we talked about Brittany Griner the other day. That's the young African-American woman who is now overseas being detained by the Russians for, I guess she brought in I guess it's a cannabis oil. It's illegal over there. And they caught her, and she's over there being detained in Russia. Now, here's my thing, okay? If she wrong, she wrong. If she wrong, she wrong, y'all. She wrong. I just feel like that with what's going on right now, if they're going to, she needs to, be here to maybe go through the court process, because God only knows what they would do to her over there. But here is it says Russia releases a chilling photo of WNBA star player Brittany Griner. So this is a questions to ponder on Women's Day. So this is a picture that they put on here. They had to write her name on the paper. Gosh, it's probably hell for her. It says a chilling book photo of WNBA All-Star Brittany Griner holding up a piece of paper with her name on it was released by Russian authorities. It's not clear where she was when the photo was taken, but Griner was arrested by Russian airport customs agents in February for allegedly having hash oil in her suitcase. A few questions to ponder on International Women's Day. This practice of female WNBA athletes playing abroad begs a huge question. Why do they do it? The WNBA's playing season is only 4 months, which is not much time for players to hone, display, and get paid for their skills. In terms of the latter, and perhaps the most glaring of the WNBA players make far less. Yes, I said 3 times less money than male counterparts. No surprise, but the salary gap is still jarring. So, and I guess they do have a point here. Because my personal opinion, this is my opinion, I believe that the women should make just as much as the men, because they play just as hard as the men. They are very marketable also. So an example of the differences in the pay, y'all, is kind of sickening when you think about it. Because it says here, for example, Kevin Durant, who was an NBA male basketball player, he made $39.1 million in 1 year in his NBA salary from 2020 to 21. And it says here, meanwhile, 4 outstanding female players, Brittany Griner, Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, and Skylar Diggins-Smith, share the lead for the highest paid in women's roster at $221,000. Are you freaking serious? Really? That's just not right. They need to fix that. They need to fix that. Yeah. So that's not right to me. Okay. But hopefully we can get her back here. Maybe Donald Trump can make a phone call over there and be like, yo, let her go, bro. Let her go. If you help me, I help you. I don't know what they do, but we need to get her back home. Let her go to jail here and do what she got to do. Okay. So here's the thing too, y'all. Let me see what some of y'all saying here in the chat. Let me see. Kayla said, can you imagine being in jail in a foreign country during a war? Whoo! I can't imagine it. It would be hell. I think it would be hell. Just V said that hash oil gets you right. Oh my gosh. Lanice said WNBA don't get paid much. That makes twice as much overseas. They make twice as much overseas. Toon! What up, Toon? Toon said it's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. I feel you, but the women can't get paid as much because the women's franchise doesn't bring in as large a profit. Okay. And WNBA don't sell enough tickets. Okay. Gotcha. April Showers said, please like, share, and subscribe button. Just B said the NBA has huge profits. WNBA does not, unfortunately. Okay. Britney contract in Russia team was $2 million. Wow. Well, if she played for Russia, you would think they'd be able to, some political power should be able, I guess it'll sort itself out, y'all. I guess it'll sort itself out. I don't know. I why weren't they protecting, I think that's what you're trying to say, protesting for Britney? I don't know. Hope they don't start mistreating her. I hope they don't either, Nettie Boo. But hopefully somebody's keeping a close eye on this situation over there. All right, y'all. Here's another area that I want to talk about. Now, I don't understand this until we actually look at it together. But it looks like it's just kind of... So this says, if you're reading this letter, I'm dead. A murdered woman helps police track down her killer. So let's see what this is about, y'all. Looks like when Griselda Casamayor locked eyes with Drenell Joseph from across the dance floor, it seemed like love at first sight. Tragically, the romance would end up bloodshed and violence. It was August 2006 when Casamayor, 26, met Joseph, 27, at an Orlando nightclub. Casamayor had been partying with friends. Let me see something. Let me see. If you're reading this letter, I'm dead. Murdered woman helps police track down. So, guess mine is a good spot in her life. So let's look at this, y'all. See what this is.
Hesitancy to get the police involved is because Drenell had threatened to get her deported. In the Haitian culture, because the experience with law enforcement, even in the native country, is just not the best. It's like, okay, you call the police and they're not going to do anything anyway. And then you come into a country that you don't know the language, you don't know the intricacies of law enforcement. But what you do know is if you are in the country and you don't have a proper immigration status, you can get deported. It plays so much into whether or not you are, okay, I'm gonna call, and then I end up getting myself in a pot of more boiling water, and then are the police gonna do anything anyway? So it's one of those things in our culture that it's a battle.
It's very sad because he knew how to play on her insecurities, which a major one being that she wasn't documented. I think he also threatened to call her landlord and cause her problems at her apartment. I mean, he used a lot of things to try to control her. When someone threatens you, you go to the police, but if you're afraid the police are going to deport you, that's just not where you're gonna go.
That's messed up. That's real messed up. Man, that is horrible. Hold on.
Griselda's aunt discovered the bodies and did not call 911. As a matter of fact, she had multiple opportunities to call 911 and she didn't. She contacted her husband, told him what happened, who had multiple opportunities to call 911 and he didn't. So we had to contact them and we had to meet them at a different location. The uncle did show up to a meeting with us with his attorney. I wondered why. In my mind, he was a witness and we were looking for information to help solve the murder of his niece and his employee. We pressed him, to get as much information from us as possible. It wasn't a meeting that helped us at all. We didn't get a lot from them. Their behaviors right after this happened was just too strange for us. So we were constantly going back to the aunt and uncle. What do you know? You're not telling us everything. We feel like you know more. We feel like you could tell us more.
Y'all,
I'm Jake Tapper, and I'm Jake Tapper Plus.
I don't have enough time to really dig into this today, but we're gonna talk about this right here because it is an issue. It is an issue with people who aren't or don't quite have the proper documentation here in America, who do get mistreated by people. And I think that goes both ways, male and men and women, who they use their citizenship as a way to control them. If you don't do this, I'm gonna call ICE. I'm gonna call this person. I'm gonna call this person. But that's crazy. That's crazy. Real crazy story. What up, Ty? What's going on? Man. Yeah, Miss April Showers, we are having our midweek service tonight. Yes, we are. Oh, doggone. I didn't know this was that doggone deep. But it is. Yeah, I'm gonna follow up on that story, y'all. So, this story here is definitely very interesting. I would honestly say that this right here, it's got to qualify for. Yeah, it do. So this story here is about a young man who, I believe he was a manager, a Dunkin' manager, sentenced to house arrest for fatally punching an elderly white customer who called him the N-word. Fatally punching. Says a black manager at Dunkin' location in Florida fatally punched an elderly white customer who called him the N-word, but he will dodge time behind bars as part of his guilty plea. Corey Ellis Pulios, 27, was previously charged with aggravated. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Here. Was previously charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly person for killing registered sex offender Vonell Cook, who was 77, but he ultimately accepted responsibility for felony battery. Pulios will spend 2 years on house arrest and then serve 3 years probation, said prosecutors in Tampa, Florida. According to officials, Cook was a regular at Dunkin' Donuts or Dunkin's when on May 4th, 2021, he started chewing out employees for service he was getting at a drive-thru. Employees told him to leave. In the official account of what happened next, Cook entered the store. Pulios told a coworker to call the cops. Cook called him the N-word, and when Pugliose told him not to say it again, he repeated himself. Pugliose responded by punching Cook, causing injuries that proved to be fatal. Now, the state is saying that Pugliose never meant to kill Cook. This outcome holds the defendant accountable for taking into account the totality of the circumstances, the aggressive approach, and despicable racial slur used by the victim, along with the defendant's age, lack of criminal record, and lack of intent to cause the victim's death, said Grayson Cam, Chief Communications Officer of the Office of the State Attorney of the 13th Judicial Circuit. Hillsborough County prosecutors have said that Cook died 3 days after the punch. Once inside, the victim approached the counter and continued to argue with Pugliose. They said previously, Pugliose remained on the opposite side of the counter, separated by a waist-high swinging door. Approximately 6 feet away from the victim, during the argument, the victim called Pugliose a racial slur. Pugliose then slowly walked forward through the swinging door and came face to face with the victim and put his hands on his side, warning the victim not to say that again. The victim repeated the racial slur, and Pugliose immediately punched him in the jaw, which caused the victim to fall and hit his head. Pugliose then slowly walked away from him. Pugliose attorney of record did not immediately respond to law and crime request for comment. Ooh, well, hopefully this is a message to people that you can't just use racial slurs and not understand there could be consequences that follow. Okay, so they showed that he didn't have no criminal record. He was a younger guy, just trying to make money, trying to serve the donuts and coffee so he could feed his family, pay his rent, do whatever he needed to do. And you come up in there calling him the N-word. He told you, don't say that again. You said it again, and that's what happened. I'm glad he did not get jail time. I'm glad they didn't try to give him a life sentence, and I'm glad that they respect the fact that you cannot say things like that to people and just expect to get away with it. Real talk. Real talk. Yup. K-Love92 said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I gotta agree. All right. So, y'all, this right here is definitely, I gotta say it's funny. I gotta say this is funny. But, as you can see here, this barefoot old grandpa got into it with this guy at this, I don't know if this is a club or what this is, but I want you to see what happened.
Scoop, we got one. Oh, yo, whoa, sick.
Oh my gosh! No, he didn't count down.
Oh my God!
I am done.
Oh my God! Stop playing!
Look at this, y'all.
Scoop, we got one.
Bam! Oh!
Yo!
2,
Whoa,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
oh
9,
my God!
10. Ring the bell. He's done. He's done.
Oh my
He's out.
God! Stop playing!
I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. It's time for something new. Here's what I want to do, y'all. I want to start this little segment on this show. Since y'all are so nice to get up with me in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning to do this, I want to start something called Let me put this up. Hold on. So we're going to start something called Breakfast on Atmosville. All right? We're going to start Breakfast on Atmosville. So the way this is going to work, whenever you hear this horn, whenever you hear that horn, I want you to put your Zelle or Cash App in the chat. If you are the third one, you got to be the third one that put it in there, then you are going to get Breakfast on Atmosville, okay? And y'all can't tell me that this right here don't look good. Hold on, where you at? Take this off. Y'all can't tell me that don't look good this morning. So, when you hear this horn, go ahead and put your Cash App or your Zelle in the chat. The third person will get Breakfast on Atmosville. Okay, if you want to help in the future to contribute to this, y'all, then y'all know how to hit the Cash App, put in there Breakfast. Okay, but that's what we're gonna do today. So it'll be about $15. That's a good little nice little meal. Okay, you're gonna put your Cash App in the chat right here in the chat, or your Zelle here in the chat. As soon as you hear this, and then we're going to pick whoever was the third one to put it in. So, here I go. I'm about to hit it now. Put your Cash App in the chat. Put your Cash App in the chat right now. Either Cash App or put your Zelle in the chat. Whoever's the third one to put it in is going to win Breakfast at Atmosville. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, K-Love92 was first. Who gonna be third? Lanice was second. Who gonna be third? Who is it? Who is it? Karen Johnson is gonna win today, y'all. Karen Johnson is gonna get Breakfast on Atmosville today. Let me go ahead and send it to her. Congratulations on being the first ever winner of Breakfast on Atmosville. Let me send this to Karen Johnson. There she go. Let me put Breakfast here. Congratulations, Karen Johnson. Congratulations. All right, she is the winner. I just sent the money. As you can see, there you go. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, y'all, so we're going to do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when we come on. Okay, we're going to do Breakfast at Atmosville. So that's just my way of giving back to y'all. If y'all want to put in and be a blessing too to help me out, that's cool. But that's what we're going to start doing so we can at least get y'all breakfast on me or on Atmosville, which is the community of all of y'all coming together. Hey, Wellness and Frugal Mama. Well, listen, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I am about to roll out because I got to go to work. Okay. But listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being over here on your way out. Y'all, by the way, y'all showing out with that like button. I got 31 and 28. All y'all to hit the like button. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all have a blessed day. Call somebody you ain't talked to in a long time and call them and tell them you love them. Okay. Y'all have a great day. I will holler at y'all later. Peace out.